And that does reduce the field to 7. So for the first time this evening, the non-runners affect the number of each-way places, which are reduced from 3 to 2 if you're having an each-way bet or are still alive in today's play spot. The runners are down at the start. They're due off in just over 4 minutes' time. And just a further reminder that this race will be started by flip start. So flip start for this 7:05 contest, race number 4. They are at the post. Woolston Ferry and Miss Capistel are the 3-1 joint favourites ahead of Philipstown at 7-2. 5-1 Fabled City. Al Haban is 11-1 with Breaking the Bank 11-1 and Golden Tempest 16-1. So Woolston Ferry and Miss Capistel, the 3-1 joint favourites as the runners are at the start. Miss Capistel just having some girth adjustments down at the start, and they're being supervised by the rider. And as a result, Jimmy Fortune is out of the saddle currently on Miss Capistel. Miss Capistel still being resaddled. Is the clear 5-2 favourite now as the final adjustments are pulled to that saddle. Jimmy Fortune appears to have a rapt audience as that process is being completed. So breast girth and saddle back on Miss Capistel. The Jimmy Fortune Masterclass completed. A reminder, of course, this is a flip start and we are approaching the scheduled off time. In fact, we're there now. So if you do fancy a bet, do so now because they will be called in very shortly. Tape being stretched across the racecourse. So they're lining up. Starter's on his way up, being called in. And they're off and racing for the MB Frames handicap. They're sent on their way. Miss Capistel is the first one to go on. Got the benefit of the start and has a pretty easy lead early on. From in second place, the grey Alhaban. Breaking the bank is half a length away in third, with Woolston Ferry on the inside of the pretty keen Philipstown. This is not a strongly run race early on. Towards the back of the field, Golden Tempest is under restraint in company with Fabled City. So Miss Capistel is able to dictate. The grey Alhaban under restraint is sitting passively outside the leader, disputing second with Breaking the Bank in the halves of blue and white. Still, Philipstown is straining away in mid-division on the outside of Woolston Ferry. Likewise, the back two, Golden Tempest and Fabled City. So Jimmy Fortune having the run of things out in front on Miss Capistel. Leads from Alhaban in second place as they make the first of the bends. In third place then is Breaking the Bank. Philipstown moves through into fourth ahead of Woolston Ferry, who's on the rails. Still climbing over the back of them, Golden Tempest, and Fabled City is forced three wide round the turn. So straightening for home, Miss Capistel trying to wind it up from the front. Philipstown in red and green on the outside of the grey Alhaban. Woolston Ferry nips through, or tries to, on the rails and gets the split at least at this stage. Towards the back, Breaking the Bank was outpaced when it lifted. Fabled City and Golden Tempest down the outside. Miss Capistel, Philipstown is poised. Then towards the outside, Fabled City. Breaking the Bank, having dropped back, is making ground again towards the extreme outside. Miss Capistel, Philipstown is poised to challenge. Breaking the Bank down the outer, continuing to rally. Then Alhaban and Woolston Ferry. Miss Capistel on the far side, Philipstown down the centre. These two fighting it out. Breaking the Bank staying on with Alhaban. Philipstown for that man, Richard Hughes, again and again. He looks to have timed it right. Miss Capistel trying to fight back, but again Richard Hughes, 3 on the night, is supreme as Philipstown beats Miss Capistel. Tight for third between Breaking the Bank and Alhaban, Woolston Ferry, Golden Tempest and Fabled City.